So I was talking about somebody cut that section of the thing up there about Timmy and the tomato plant. I accidentally cut it. It got over 2,000 views. And the one that the one that I, the full one, I think I was sitting in here and I put on the computer someplace. I'm running my videos through. I'll record during the day, generally all day long, and then I'll run them through at night. And I'm about ready to go viral there. Now, I've got a bunch of programs that are going to work. It depends on what I put into it, the time I put in, the effort I put in, and what I do to it. Because I'm the one that makes the program work. And I'm looking forward to it. Now, I've been killing the chess game. I'm right around 900 on my worst night, and about 960, 1,000 on my best night. Sometimes 1,060. 1,099 was the highest one that I got to. And I'm about ready to pull it again because I figured out what they were doing. And they're not cheating anymore. It's just they're getting lucky. The good guys are just, you know, still tearing me apart because they play it like clockwork. I'm getting close to that. I could be 1,400 rated player, but I think if I get that high, I'm probably going to quit playing it. I'm going to get bored with it. I mean, I have a queen. Instead of pulling the queen, they go after the checkmate opportunity. I think that's dumb. I mean, you take that queen off the board, you have just took 2/3 of their army. I used the queen for defense. I was attacking with it, but it's not working for me. It does for other people. So when I get into see the point where they're doing that, I do the same thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes they get checkmates, sometimes they don't. I was getting about one or two checkmates a month. Now I'm probably getting 10 to 20. And I'm being checkmated maybe 10 times, maybe 5. I'm getting really hard to checkmate. It's been a lot more fun to play. I play it when I listen to my videos and I get bored. Because I listen to them and they go into your subconscious mind the first time. Because you're just kind of, you know, learning it. Once you get into where you have it memorized and you know how to work it, then it gets into your thought process, is what I want to say. But it's kind of, it's funny that I've sat here and figured all that stuff out just from these, sorry, just from these side hustles and stuff. But it's been really fun. I go in, I get in about 4 o'clock. Randy goes to bed. I'll sleep till 6. And I'll get up and I'll, do my dinners. I'll cook my food. And every once in a while I get a complaint. I got one today that it wasn't done enough. Said it was kind of doughy. So it was kind of like pizza that it never got done. And that, you know, it didn't bother me, but I was like, well, I'm sorry. And baby's coming. So do you think that with all the mom and child videos nowadays and stuff, the ones that are funny, do you think that with the cats and the kids, I could create a lot of funny stuff? I can't wait to do this. The last time I was pregnant, I wasn't into this YouTube stuff when I had the kid. It was different. It was me and the kid, me and my boyfriend. I chickened out on the marriage. Yeah, that's what happened. I think he dated me first, and then he dated Leslie. I could get a hold of him and I could find out how it went and everything else because I forgot. I don't really want to do that. It's like I hesitated to call Jim. What am I going to find out when I do call Jim? Am I going to find out the missing pieces of the puzzle I need? Do I really want the missing pieces right now? Not really. Kind of like the way it is. I have an opportunity to make hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars a month, which is just insane out here. From the emails, from the other stuff that they do, I just don't exactly know how to do it yet. I'm getting really close. It's like you go on a long drive, 2 or 3 thousand miles, however long it is. You've been driving for a couple of days to go out, do something, job offer, or friends, or family, or whatever, it's a visit, and then you're just onto the edge of the way home. You're like it's your last 100 miles. Then you're at like your last 50 miles, and then you're at your last 10 miles, and then you're there. I'm at the last 200 miles. I have a little way to go. I have to put it together. I have to figure out how to put it together. It's probably going to take me, they say it takes to 1 to 2 hours to set up. No, it takes 8 to 10 hours to set up. 1 to 2 if you know exactly what you're doing. I figured out what to use. I have an autoresponder. I have a ClickBank. I have the other one, the freelancer, and all I need to do is hook those up and run them through the program that I have, and I could probably sell what I want, which I'm excited for. But the best one I think is the one that's simple. But I'm going to get these going, and if I make $100 a week off of it, I'm tickled. If I make $100 a month, I'm tickled. If I make $500 a month, even better. I'll get all of them going. I'll get that passive income that will come in every single month, like a government check, and then I'll do that. So I'm overjoyed to have this opportunity. And that's why I tell people what I'm doing, and everything else, so they can hook up and do the same thing I am. And it's fun to do. It's new marketing and stuff, but you know what? This world, the way we make money, COVID had changed everything. The biggest fraud in the country turned out to change just about everything about it. Yeah, things were going wrong and stuff like that, but I have a couple of theories. Being a galactic traveler, I say we have a different species on here that we're trying to populate in our economy, and they can't breathe our air. They're used to thicker air than we are. We used to test the air before we used to walk on it. I don't remember getting all dressed with masks and stuff and everything, but I'm sure I did at that point in time. But I'm sure I scuba dived at a point in time, but I don't remember doing it because they wanted me to forget all of that stuff about England. I knew too much. I was kind of like the mascot. Now, I saw Charles. I don't remember him like that. I remember him like a kid, like a teenager. That's why I was thinking that, that dream about us getting married would come true, but I don't think it can come true now. I think it's been maybe 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, I'm sure it could have. But it was an interesting dream. Well, maybe it still can. I don't know. I was over back at the park, and I didn't even know this guy. I made him laugh, and he come up to shake my hand, and I gave him a hug, and I said, I like older people. I like older men. He just looked at me, smiling and grinning ear to ear. Already got a little disgusted with me. He was a military guy. I knew him years ago, so we were friends, and he remembered me, and that's what I did. But I like older men. He said I'm pretty much a girly girl now. And my mom, the last thing Mom told me was, I should have let you be a girl. The last thing Dad said was, I put the trust in the wrong person's hands. It doesn't matter. He did teach me how to fire him, and I think it was a 599 form. I'm not really sure. But I'll have to do that. I'll have to fill it out. It'll go to court. They'll fire her, and they'll put me on top. They'll put it in my name. I'll get paperwork in my name. The problem is $1,400 trillion monster. I paid $65 trillion in taxes. That's where they got the 65 trillion from. They don't tell you it came out of somebody's account. But we did pay, well, the trust did pay that much. I don't know what it's paying now, but it's, if it wasn't paying it, they would just take the whole thing. And it's set up to where the taxes come out. And if they don't come out, then, I can sue somebody. I have attorneys that watch this and everything else, and that's where a lot of my attorneys are, but some are in different other places. But it's kind of funny because I don't care about the money. I mean, eventually, if things go the way some people want it to, we won't have any money anymore. We'll be back on the barter system. They're trying to crash our economy and our country. And it's kind of funny to watch them. They do really good for a while, and then something goes wrong, and it screws them all up again. It's kind of funny. Oh well, another 11 minutes, 11 seconds of garbage. Peace out.